Good morning, Northwestern, and thank you for joining us for the first Eagle 7 news broadcast of the year. I'm Josiah Eliff. Northwestern students and alumni filled the stands at the homecoming game Saturday afternoon. Dressed in their purple and gold attire, fans cheered on the Eagles as they beat the University of Minnesota Morris Cougars 38-14. The Eagles took an early lead by earning 14 points within the first 10 minutes, and just before halftime were up 28-0. This victory puts Northwestern on a 4-game winning streak. Saturday, the Eagles will travel to Duluth for a game against St. Scholastica Saints. In recent years, the N lounges in the Student Center were a quiet area to do some reading. This addition might shake things up a little bit.
Northwestern College is going through some changes right now because of the university status. One of these changes is adding TV monitors to the N lounges.
I really think that the TVs would be a great idea just because for some people who don't have a TV in their room, and also it's just a great time to get together with people and have like big couches.
The TVs are being put in the middle N lounges and the game room here in the Student Center, and that should happen in the next couple of weeks. Campus Technologies and AV is working out the last bugs for that.
Brooke Tilstra, Eagle 7 News.
Keep a lookout for those new TV monitors being put up in the next couple of months. The Northwestern website saw some changes as it looks to attract more students and make it more user-friendly. Over the summer, the marketing and communications team started to put up plans together. It wasn't long until all of it came to life. The main problem was a lack of consistency on the homepage. Prospective students generally look for major offerings, student experiences, and images. 70% of students who visit campus enroll in the college. If you haven't already, grab some friends and visit the newly remodeled Eagle's Nest.
77. Up until this year, it was the place to go for a quick evening or weekend snack.
Students really weren't using the space more than just ordering food.
So, last summer, the Eagle's Nest was given a makeover.
We made a site that is more inviting for the students to use, not only when they eat, but to study, a place that they can meet and have some community. We moved some walls around, we replaced the flooring in the area, and then all new furniture was installed.
Since the changes, more students have been spending more time in the dining area, which is exactly the change facilities had hoped to see. Campus facilities are not quite finished with the Eagle's Nest. Within a month, televisions with 10 cable channels will be added to the dining area. And next summer, the kitchen and service area will be refinished.
That could include a salad bar and some different stations, kind of very similar to the CLC, but on a smaller scale. The changes would probably happen next summer, and everyone's pushing towards that at this point. So.
Josette Eliff, Eagle 7 News.
The Eagle's Nest will be open from 6 p.m. to midnight. Additional hours can be found on the Rock. The Student Activities Council is a group that students are familiar with, but this year they're taking a different approach with their name. SA is still located on the main level of the CLC and is still providing the same services for Northwestern that they have been in the past. Be sure to keep an eye out for future activities.
Council to student activities for a more professional field.
There's a lot of awesome student activity events throughout the year, and they're just going to be so great, and I hope you guys can all come.
So far this year, Northwestern junior Matt Frost has had an unbelievable school year. He won free tuition during halftime at Football Frenzy on September 22nd. Frost started with a pass from the end zone, punted the ball up the field, and finished with a 33-yard field goal that earns him free tuition for the next school year. He is the second winner in history after Peter Miller back in 2009. Frost's accomplishment made headlines on ESPN. Congratulations, Matt. Midterms are right around the corner. Students will be hitting the books and pulling all-nighters. But for some of our seniors, they may have caught a bug. Jody Whitworth has the details on the sickness spreading around campus.
It's that time of year when things start to change and students get that look on their face.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble focusing in class, which I'm usually a really good student,
There is something in the air on campus.
And I didn't understand it until this year, and now I'm definitely feeling it.
And it's only affecting seniors.
I've been in school for like 16, 17 years, and I'm ready to be done.
It's called senioritis, and it's spreading over the campus green. It's the lack of motivation and effort by seniors evidenced by tardiness, absences, and lower grades. Senior Mary Onishuk knows what it's like.
This morning, I had my alarm set for 6, and I woke up at 7:10. Got to class like 15 minutes late. Put makeup on in the car because I literally ran out of the house.
Some seniors say that they actually do suffer from the disease, but is it real? I guess they'll figure that out if they make the grade.
Professor of Psychology Don Johnson says fighting the disease goes back to the basics.
Organize your life in terms of what's necessary versus important versus desired.
While things like Facebook and Twitter may be high on the priority list, students should pencil in to take one day at a time.
I have no idea what next year is going to bring between whether or not to go to grad school or to look for a job.
The best thing to do is to stay healthy, so the season of change is one to remember.
I'm doing well up until now, and so I just want to finish on a good note, and it's been a good 4 years. So.
In St. Paul, Jody Whitworth.
That's all the news we have for you this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Eagle7News and tweet us with any questions, comments, or story ideas. Join us again next week for more news. I'm Josette Eliff. Have a great chapel.